Good afternoon. Today is the 13th of September and I'm here at the Goodwood Revival as I was for the Goodwood Professional Speed. I am a guest of the Planet Auto YouTube channel, and this is the first of a number of slightly shambolic shuffles that will be recorded over the course of this weekend. I apologise in advance for any wind noise if I get interrupted by announcements. If I give any incorrect information, then I do apologise. I'll do my best, but I can't guarantee it will be necessarily brilliant. This first part is going to focus upon the ELLS Court Motor Show. This isn't actually ELLS Court, this replica of it. Obviously the building has now been demolished, but I did go to the ELLS Court Motor Show in '99, so yes, we'll see. There's also a couple of pre-1966 working vehicles here. There's this Bedford CA ice cream van and this Ford Thames bus, which is similar to the one used in the Italian Job. The Italian Job is showing also at the ELLS Court Studios Cinema here. Now, it is pretty busy here, so there might be a lot of background noise. I'm using my headphones, so I minimise it as much as I can, but if the sound is bad, then I do apologise. Without further ado, let's go into the motor show and see what tasty morsels we can find inside here. Should be pretty interesting. So here we are inside the ELLS Court section of the Goodwood Revival. The camera's probably flickering a bit because the light is a bit low in here. We've got this very early Austin 7. It wasn't called a Mini until a bit later on. The 60th birthday of the Mini is actually this year, and the car was actually released to the press originally in August 1959. You can tell this is a very early Mark I Mini because of various details like the sliding windows, the house doors type door handles, and these exposed hinges on the doors. Very sort of normal colour for these early Minis too. Next we've got this rather lovely Maserati Quattroporte. I don't know what year exactly this is, I'll have to sort of check, but they made these I think starting in about 1963. Beautiful, beautiful styling. Look at these enormous fuel caps on the back. So yeah, this is actually a bit of an interloper because that's a 1967-68 plate. So this car is a little bit too new to be here, but a lot of them in here are a bit too new, so we'll let that off. There's a brand new Levante over there. Next we've got McLaren F1. I don't know exactly what year this is. 96. Interesting colour. It's actually wearing its proper plate. Gosh, that's not a personal plate on it. Most McLaren F1s have personal plates on them. I don't know if I can get in there to sort of get any closer, but yes, that's interesting anyway. I don't know what this is. Is this an Aston Martin? Yes, this is an Aston Martin. Best of British apparently in this section. It's a 2019 Aston Martin Valkyrie. Well, there we go. Cutting edge technology with lots of little screens inside the dash. Interesting. Over here we've got RollsRoyce Phantom. This is the latest model. They were making a Phantom, I think it was a Phantom 5 in the mid-60s. This obviously has a bit more technology on it than that one. And cutting edge as well. First time it's been seen at an event like this in an undisguised form. This is the new 2019 model Land Rover Defender 90. And here it is. Only revealed to kind of people on a press launch a few days ago. This is it, there we go. This one has the jump seat in the middle. I don't know if I can get inside, I might do. There's a lot of other people looking at the car as well, I'm not surprised. see if we can get round the side of it, and I'll just poke my camera through the window until you can take a look. Interesting kind of details on this, like this headlamp and this sort of checker. This is not real checkerboard, it's plastic, but it's a funny detail nevertheless. Someone's already pulled that bit off. That's coming off already. Pre-production car, of course. Bit of checker plate again on the mirror there. From what I understand about this car, the centre console has different options. This particular car has the 3-seat in the front layout, the little jump seat. That doesn't look very comfortable, to be honest. That looks a bit narrow. Plenty of headroom though. This is a 19 model, which is a 6-seater. See the seats in the back as well. Once again, I apologise for the light in here is absolutely dreadful. But yeah, this is it. This is the Land Rover Defender, a new model. You can get steel wheels. I believe you can buy a Defender for around the £40,000 mark, although obviously they go up a lot further than that. I don't know what engine is this. There's a range of diesel and petrol engines. This is a new Levante. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. I don't know what specifications, possibly it says here. Yeah, it's a V8 GTS and 3.8 litre V6. Does 180 miles per hour apparently. Take a little look at this as well. Why not? See if the doors might even be open. We can open up inside. Yes, we can. Wow, it's very nice. It's very, very nice indeed. That's pretty tasty. Front might be open as well if I pull the door. Frameless doors on this Levante apparently. Lovely kind of dials, central sort of a colour display as well. The shift lever, looks like a BMW shift lever, that one. It's interesting. Don't know much about these Maseratis, to be honest. This is the GTS, as I said. Let's take a look at a little walk around to see what it kind of looks like from the sides. Maserati have a sort of certain type of styling. This is no exception. Let's see if the boot's open. See if we can get inside. Yes. Oh, electric tailgate. There we go. It's got obviously some practicality as well. Got these sort of boot runners and things. Interesting. Where's the button to close it? Is it that one? Oh, yes, there's a button inside. My head hasn't been taken off. Oh, it's interesting to see. I didn't realise I'd see something like this here today. Very nice. This is more of what I was expecting to see. This is a 1948 Land Rover Series 1. It's not HUE 166, it's a very similar one. No exterior door handles on this. I think the wheelbase on these is about 86 inches, I might be wrong. Plenty of mud. I think it's all sort of sealed up, so I can't put the camera inside it, but oh, hang on, I can get through the window. There you go. There's really not much to see in here. It's just very, very, very basic. It's not like that 2019 model at all. Just tell that this was designed for a farmer to carry sheep in, doesn't it? And then we have this is a Morris Mini. And it sort of recalls the famous photograph from the motor shows at the time where you could fit all the luggage and your family inside a car like this. She's got door locks on it as well. Wow. Must be maybe a slightly later car than that Austin 7. It's a Morris Mini Minor. Those are the two badges available at launch: Morris Mini Minor and Austin 7. It's interesting, all that stuff there.
I'm sorry, I'm taking a photo.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright.
Get out of the way of the photographer there. Next we've got this Lotus Esprit. This is a really early one. This is 77. This would be a Spy Who Loved Me type of Lotus. Interesting kind of fabric on there. I don't know if it turns into a submarine, I'm not sure, we'll have to see. But yes, it's 1 year later than the one would be from Spidey Love Me. Next we've got a 59 Morris Mini Minor. It's even got a 59 tax disc on it. Again, incredibly basic car. There's no locking doors at all. There's no door locks on this car. I imagine this would be a very early car. It's Oxford plates. They were built at Longbridge and in Cowley, which is in Oxford. I don't know if you can see, it's just a bit far away, but in there, it's just got these simple kind of pulls to the doors. They're really, really simple. Next we've got a Lotus GT40. Now this looks very, very much like the one that was used in the Avengers episode from Venus with Love. Sorry if the music is quite loud, there's not much I can do about that. Yes, it's the same colour as well. I'm always amazed how low these cars are. Next we've got a 61 Jaguar EType Roadster. This might be the flat floor one. Don't know actually, it doesn't actually say. Oh okay, it's one of the first 50, so this will be a flat floor example maybe. Beautiful colour, very expensive car as well, these are these days. So next we've got this 1953 Ford Consul Mark 1. Hopefully I'm not in the way of anyone's photograph here. Very, very beautiful condition. This is the best condition one I think I've seen for ages. The Consul was a revelation when it was launched in 1950. It looks incredibly basic now, but this was the ancestor of things like the Granada and Scorpio, things like that eventually. Absolutely sort of beautiful styling, although quite functional in comparison with a lot of cars of the period. Very nice. Next we've got a couple of cars that we originally saw at Goodwood during the Festival of Speed. This is the 2019 Ford Kuga Vignale plug-in hybrid and the 2019 Ford Puma 1 litre ST line. These are probably the same cars, to be honest, that we saw earlier on. This is a left-hand drive. This is a mild hybrid model. I don't know if the boot opens, I'll have to check. See if we can get it open. Yes, we can. And if you lift the floor up in one of these, then there's a big hole, yes. So you can actually put a set of clubs, the golf clubs upright in there, stand them right up, and there's a drain hole at the bottom. I think it's very clever. An adjustable boot floor as well. And we've got an electric tailgate in this particular car. If I could just angle that up. There we go. Yeah, electric tailgate as well. So yeah, all of these I believe are a 1 litre mild hybrid. It's a bit of an interior shot there. This car is coming soon and will be, I think, available in December. Let's get a bit of a shot of the front of it. Got a bit of angle, but Humperdinck in the background. Hopefully I don't want to get too much of a copyright match on that one. Still a look at the Kuga. Love this colour actually, it's very, very nice. Don't know if this one's open, we'll see. Yes, it's open. Fantastic. So rotary gear selector in this one. This is a plug-in hybrid model. Let's put this a little bit further in. Yeah, this is a Vignale, so very nice seats. Massive digital instrument cluster as well. Let's take a look in the back. Oh, lots of space in here. I've got electric rear heated seats. That looks like a 230 volt socket. Yeah, it's very nice. I don't know how much this is, it doesn't say. Maybe it does. Probably a Vignale with an electric tailgate. Let's just see. There we go, there's the button. Yeah, definitely a plug-in hybrid. There's the charging cables and everything. Just there's the button. This time I'll get it in shot. Yes, there we go. I don't know what the dimensions are. The information I've got on this car is not the most sort of full at the moment, so we'll just see if it's got any information on this little plaque here. Not particularly. Oh, it's a 2.5 litre Duotec engine, but it has, as well as the hybrid powertrain. That's a bit of an unexpected find, viewers. I didn't think I'd be looking at brand new models here, but you know, that's the way it goes. Sometimes you find little gems. This looks like a DB11, I think. We might go and have a look at some of these and see the specifications as well. Now, this looks suspiciously like an Aston Martin DB4 Zagato to me. Saw plenty of Zagatos at the show at Hampton Court last weekend. But I think this isn't quite exactly as you would have bought it originally. I think this car is an electric one. In fact, I can pretty much guarantee it is. That's interesting. Then we've got Aston Martin DBS Volante. It's rather nice. I presume this is a 2019 model. Oh, so sorry. Yes, it's the GBS Superleggera Volante. 5.2 litre V6, top speed of 211 miles an hour. Very nice. Ooh. Aston Martin DB11. Oh, it looks very nice too. DB11 V8 Coupe. Just see if the doors are going to open. No, not today. That's okay. Very sleek looking car indeed. As is this one here. Is this another DB11? I like the colour of this. This is very nice. It's a Vantage. Aston Martin Vantage Coupe. Well, first time I've ever seen one of these, apart from maybe at Hampton Court. I wasn't paying much attention, unfortunately, but there we are, viewers. Very nice, unexpected surprise. Beautiful. I believe this is also a very significant time because this is the new Mini Electric. I've sat in a petrol-powered one of these, a sort of anniversary model. This is the new electric version. And interesting wheels on this too. So you can have a little wall charger for it. There's the boot space. It's about the same as the petrol-powered car, actually. So the rear seats are just about the same as on a petrol-powered one too. There's the main difference, viewers. This is the electric car. Let's take a look at the interior. Now that looks very, very, very similar to the petrol-powered car. Very, very similar indeed. Same gear lever as well, actually. It's the Cooper F60th anniversary. List price of these, I think it's about £30,000. Knowing electric cars, it'll be very fast, and in knowing minis, it should be very nice to drive. So there we are, viewers. Not quite what I expected to see in here, but lovely nevertheless. So I'm back outside now, just passing by this Messerschmitt. This looks like a KR200 to me, but I might be wrong. Yes, it's definitely sort of pre-1963, isn't it? Over here, we've got sort of like a RollsRoyce and Mini and BMW dealership. Is that an Austin K2? I'm not very good on these old trucks, but that looks interesting to me. Oh, another one of these electric golf carts. We went for a ride in the back of one of those earlier on. So we walk over here, perhaps we can see a few more tasty morsels. It'll be right up your street, viewers. Certainly up mine. That looks like a Volvo Peevy 544. or maybe it's different with the van version. I'm not really good on early Volvos, but nevertheless, that's interesting to see here. Probably about 1960 or thereabouts. Oh, very nice. RollsRoyce Silver Cloud. I don't know if this is an S1 or an S2. It's probably not an S3, so it's got the single headlamps. Yes. Very nice sort of period colour. I'll have to look up the registration plate to see exactly what year this was. But if we go nice and close, we can see the beige leather interior and wood. And this looks suspiciously like some kind of drop head coupe. It's what an enormous car to make into a drop head coupe. Again, RollsRoyce Silver Cloud, be an S series, but it's 1 or a 2, not a 3, because of the single headlamps. And then we can go next door and look at Motorrad, so it would be a BMW dealership next door. Not sure about the bikes, but this is some kind of BMW Zeta or something. 600, okay. Funny, it looks a bit like the Zundapt Janus. So it looks sort of similar to the back and the front, but engines in the back. 4 seats. It's actually got doors. Although I don't. Yeah, the front actually opens as well. That's pretty interesting. BMW Dixie, based on an Austin 7 from the 1930s. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. I've seen Austin 7s before, but not a Dixie. Automag MBH from Munich. That's interesting. B2030s. BMW Zeta from Lufthansa with some luggage in it too. Only a 2-seater. It's absolutely tiny. If you have a large frame, I don't think you could fit very well into one of those. BMW 700s. Very nice. Very, very nice. Michelotti styling. Looks a bit like a Triumph Herald, I suppose. This is the coupe version. This car had quite a small engine in the back, well under 1,000 cc's. Hence the fact it's called the 700. This is the coupe version. And this is the saloon. They made them from 1959 to 1965. And they were replaced by some of the larger engine cars. Very typical styling of the period, and a small car by today's standards, and obviously by their standards as well. But this car really was responsible for the fact that BMW didn't go under in the early 1960s, because they were in pretty bad financial trouble at the time. This little viewing area there. And here's the BMW, they called them the Baroque Angels. I don't remember exactly what these are called. I just know that the nickname for these was Baroque Angels. And they made these right up until the early 60s. They were really a 50s car. Interesting that it's got a lot of patination on it. This is not a concours example by any means. But you can see it. And we've got a couple of minis, Morris Cooper, the early Mini Cooper, BF64, a plate like this. Very nice colour. It's Cooper S, yep. Probably maybe a 1071cc. And this one, this is the one that I've seen in Bewley. That's a Hampshire plate on it, and very early one, Austin 7 of course. I think this is a 59. But anyway, I hope you found that to be a fascinating first of the Shambolic shuffles here at the Goodwood Motor Circuit in West Sussex. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to leave a comment below and to like this video. I've got plenty more from the weekend coming up. My website is www.lloydvehicleconsulting.co.uk, and my Facebook page is facebook.com/Lloyd Vehicle Consulting. Thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching.